Hello. For those of you watching, uh, YouTube is being awful right now and it's not letting me see the chat. So give me like 5 seconds to figure that out. The problem is that it's not letting me watch my stream from my phone. And I need, which is what I did last time so that I could see the chat. I could hmm I it's not working. I'm trying. You can listen to me suffer before I get into how much I love the game in Stars in Time. How do I... Also, the internet is like super duper bad, which is why I couldn't have the stream last time. So if it's like, if it like is laggy or something, or like completely like crashes, then it's not your internet, it's my internet. It won't let me see the dang chat. Let me watch my own stream. I figured it out. Okay, I got it up. I got it working. I fixed it. I figured it out. Hello and welcome. Welcome everyone. Because today, on today's stream, I will be animating my new In Stars in Time Alice animation that I really, really want to do. because I bought In Stars in Time. Let me tell you about my story with In Stars in Time. So there's a user on Tumblr. While I get my iPad set up, there's a user on Tumblr called Daily Rouse, and they do Rouse fan art, and I like Deltarune, so I was following them. They were also posting In Stars in Time art, and I was like, whoa, that game looks cool. So I got In Stars in Time only because I saw the art that Daily Rouse posted of In Stars in Time. And I got to like the second act and dropped the game. And I am so sad that I dropped the game because I bought it when the game was like at peak hype. And then I dropped it because I got bored. I'm so mad at myself for dropping it. But just recently, I rebought it on my computer. And I played through the entire game. And I absolutely loved that game. That is my third favorite video game now. And I want so many more people to play that video game. Alright. I got my iPad set up. I have like half of the animation storyboarded. I have the entire beginning storyboarded, and then like a lot more completed on the first chorus. So let me get that up real quick. Screen capture. That should be good. Let me just check if that's working, because there's a little bit of delay. Yeah, that's working. I wanted there to be a chat above my head, like the chat overlay, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. I saw so many different tutorial videos and I couldn't figure it out. So let me turn. I'm trying to figure out how I would be able to get you guys to hear the audio. How about I show you guys what it all looks like after the So for the chorus, how do I get you guys to hear the audio? Let me figure that out real quick. I'm still very new at stream stuff. This is my third stream, so I need to get it's. Oh, you would be here. Wait. Right now I have my mic audio on and my computer audio off. However, the computer audio is also how you would be able to hear the video, so I need to figure out a lot of things. Please be patient with me. I'm trying my hardest. Okay, I figured it out. If you guys can't hear it, please tell me. You should be able to hear it, though. Let me put the thing back on. Pop it up. There we go. Alright, here's the entire thing so far. In Stars in Time spoilers, obviously, for those of you who haven't played the game. Please, I highly advise you to play the game first, because it is an amazing game. It is a highly underrated game. I love this game to death. I love this game so much. Alright, so here's the animation so far. If we're watching the stream. Yeah, this song is, like, very popular in YouTube Shorts right now, which is how I found it, and, like, a lot of other people found the song. I really like this song. So here's the entire animation so far. Tell me if you can't hear it.
Woke up in a haze, nothing on her brain, full of empty smiles. They'll say sit and stay a while. Her head up in the clouds, where has she gone now? Then Alice took a fall into the rabbit hole. So the story goes, Alice, Alice, heart and soul fell into a rabbit hole. Dreamers dream until they don't, lost a mind a while ago. Alice, Alice, don't you know Wonderland was all a hoax? Made it up so she could cope, madder than a hatter. Alice broke.
And that's all I have so far. I didn't really work on it that much after. I worked on it for like a few more hours after I posted the chorus as a YouTube short. I really want to finish the chorus. I didn't finish my coffee. I drink coffee right before these streams so I can wake up. It's probably a bad idea to my health, but alright. This part. This is what I was working on last. Here's my reference sheet. I was finishing Mirabelle. Also, I pronounce their names super weird. Like, I pronounced all of their names wrong when I played through the game. I pronounced them Mirabelle, Isabelle, Odile, and Bonnie, obviously. Boniface. How they're supposed to be pronounced is Maribel, Isabeau, Odile, and Boniface. Those are the canonical pronunciations. Oh, and Siffrin is Siffrin's canonical name. A lot of people call them Siffrin, though, so. How am I supposed to do this? I need to add, like, Isabelle. I need, like, a third monitor for, like, all of my reference sheets. I'm gonna real quick turn off the thing so that I can go to, like, Google and look up reference for the characters. Real quick, let me just get reference images, which I probably should have done before I started the stream. I also forgot. I also did not get background music. I have a playlist that I was working on getting background music for the streams. I have a playlist that I was working on. It has Undertale, Deltarune, and Digital Circus chill music on it so far, but I want to add like a lot more music. I haven't gotten around to doing that. In Stars in Time wiki. No, stop it. Isabelle. Is there anyone else who pronounces Isabeau's name Isabelle? Because I've been pronouncing it Isabelle the entire game. I love Isabelle. He's amazing. Isabelle was my favorite character before in like the first 2 acts. And then like it got like and then like Siffrin got so deep. So Siffrin is my favorite character. Loop is easily my second. I love Loop so much. Still getting Isabelle reference images. And I have to get reference images for the other characters as well. Oh, it gets so good. I'm trying to get 100% completion in Stars in Time. To those who just joined, I'm getting reference images for all of the characters real quick. Also, spoiler warning. If you have not played in Stars in Time, don't watch this stream. Because the animation I'm making is will contain spoilers. Save to photos. If you guys have any video games, like soundtracks, you would suggest to put in the background as background music, because I'm gonna grab like Stardew Valley, Hollow Knight, Undertale background music, obviously, and obviously in Stars in Time music to put in the background, just like a bunch of soundtracks that I really like. Bonnie. I watched Indie Cross episode 2 for the first time before the stream because I wanted to see if In Stars in Time was in Indie Cross. It's not, sadly. I hope it's in the future episodes. Like, I really want Indie Cross to have In Stars in Time. I really want Siffrin to be in Indie Cross. Photos. I should probably put, like, let me just hide this real quick. Text. Let me just add text real quick explaining. Give me 5 seconds to add text here. Grabbing. Does grabbing have 2 B's? I think it does. Grabbing background. Not background. Grabbing ref images. There we go. There we go. I have the song Choice stuck in my head. Is it Choice or Control? I forgot what that song is called. I think it's Choice. Love, brain, heart, control. Caffeine, melatonin. I love that song. Nice to meet you. Who could you be? I am injury. No, you aren't. You made the choice to be. But I am a dopamine. Do, 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 do. Now, Odile is the last person. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I already have Mirabelle's. Odile. I'm spelling her name wrong. Odile. No, stop it. Odile. Odile. Odile is the last person I need to get reference images for. And then I can start animating. Nice to meet you. Who could you be? I really need to add background music. Any video game soundtrack suggestions? Feel free. Feel free to give me some background music suggestions. Bum 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 bum. Almost done. I think I'm done. No, I need to add her sprites real quick. Alright, I've got all the reference images I need. Give me 5 seconds to pull back up the screen share. Did I say 5 minutes? Give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. Just a few seconds. Nice to meet you. Who could you be? I am Injury. Alright. Let me get back on. I don't know why. Why is it? Okay. Still very, very new at this. Please be patient with me. Alright. Get out of here, Mirabelle. I think I'm done with Mirabelle. Again, spoilers for In Stars in Time. Also, sorry if there's background noise. My family was at a play, and they just got home. I asked my parents if they could get my siblings to bed quickly, though, so hopefully that won't be a problem for long. But sorry for any unnecessary background noise. Reference. Add image. Photo library. We'll do Isabeyu next, because I love Isabeyu. I am Injury. No, you aren't. You made the choice to be, but I am. Oh, dopamine. Do 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 do. If you haven't played In Stars in Time, go play it. I cannot say this enough. It's such a good game. I loved this game so much. It's one of my favorite games ever. Not Undertale. Deltarune is my favorite video game. And whoa, what the heck? Why is 1 second, I just realized that my layers are weird. Turn that off. Alright, I fixed it. Alright. Go play In Stars of Time. It's an amazing game. Anyone who likes Undertale or Deltarune needs to play In Stars in Time. I think I got his hair fine. He doesn't. I thought he had like back a little back hair, but he doesn't. So let me fix that. I really want to finish this one. I don't finish a lot of things, but I really, really want to finish this animation. I don't just want to be the person on the internet who says who says she's gonna do a bunch of things but doesn't finish anything. Oh, what the heck? Why is it different on? Why is his outfit different on some? All right. He has like a sweater thing. Is my pencil too dark? Why is it like pitch black? It's not supposed to be black. There we go. Anyways, yeah, I was watching Indie Cross before I did this. It's really good. How the I'm like praying that In Stars in Time is gonna be in an episode of Indie Cross. I need In Stars in Time to be in Indie Cross. I need Sifrin to meet the knight. Well, the knight is kind of like spoilers for Indie Cross if you haven't seen it. The knight is kind of a gold statue right now, so I don't know if they're gonna be meeting, but also the William Afton Frisk battle was insane. It was awesome. But I am a dopamine. Do 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 do. If I were to make a cosplay, which I want to make a cosplay one day, the problem is I don't know how to sew and I don't know how to like craft things. I've never done that before. But if I learn how to sew, I want to make a cosplay. And I told myself if I was going to make a cosplay, there's one specific character who I would love to cosplay and I would love to act as, and that's Loop. If I were to make a cosplay, I would make a cosplay of Loop. I don't care how bad it would look. I want to be Loop. I mean, I don't really want to be Loop because Loop suffered so much. But I want to act as Loop. I love Loop. I did not really get a full body Isabeu. I made a mistake. Give me 5 seconds. I didn't get a full body. I didn't get Isabeu's legs. I don't know what they look like. Give me a second to get. Oops. Give me a second to get Isabeu's. Get another image of Isabeu. Because somehow I didn't get a full body image of Isabeu. Why can't I find a full body image of Isabelle? I'm looking through like all of Issa's images in the wiki, on the In Stars and Time wiki. I found one, but it's like super duper end of game image that I don't want to like spoil everyone with. Again and again and again and again, do it again, do it again, again and again and again and again, do it again, do it again, again and again. I found one, but it's like the last image in the game. I don't want to spoil everyone. I mean, this is gonna be like a kind of spoiler stream, but I'm not gonna like say how the game ends because I want you guys to play it yourself. For those who haven't played it. Let me just like internalize what his shoes look like real quick. So I don't have to show any spoiler stuff. He just has like long stripy pants and black shoes. So I'm just gonna remember that. One minute, let me turn back. Share screen. Say my name, say my name, say my stupid name out. There we go. Alright. This is... I probably shouldn't... I need to finish my coffee real quick. I love Siffrin. I was thinking about doing a Siffrin cosplay first, but my hair does not look like Siffrin's hair at all. I have very straight hair that's parted from the center, just like my avatar, just like my little Sona. That I don't even know how I would make my hair look like Siffrin's without like cutting it a lot and dyeing it. With Loop, I can just like make a mask. A giant star mask. How the? Suddenly, when I'm streaming, I just suddenly can't draw. I lose all abilities to draw. Trying to think of something to talk about. Oh, Gaslight District trailer dropped. It wasn't really a trailer, it was just announcing that they were not ending Gaslight District because so many people thought that Gaslight District would not continue because of how, like, I wouldn't say it did poorly because it still got like 18 million views. But it has less views than every single episode of Murder Drones. So it did, from glitched standards, it did a little poorly. And so everyone thought that it would be ending. There was one person who proposed that the rest of the story would be made in a comic form that Gooseworks commented on Twitter, saying, yeah, no, they're not doing that. They're making Gaslight District. In the description of the video that Glitch posted today, it says it's gonna take a while though because we need to finish Digital Circus first. So I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna make the next episode of Gaslight District or episode 6 of Digital Circus next. Because we haven't gotten confirmation for either. Suddenly I can't draw. I'm thinking about doing streams where I just play video games. Why do his hands look so long? It's not supposed to look like that. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing, like, just gaming streams. Or I can, like, switch between drawing and playing a video game. Because there's a bunch of video games that I have. I have, obviously, In Stars and Time, which I would love to play on stream. I have Hollow Knight. I have Deltarune. I have Undertale. I have Celeste. I have Terraria. I have Stardew Valley. Mostly indie games. I have mostly only indie games. What else do I have? I have Undertale Yellow. I haven't been Undertale Yellow yet. I want to be Undertale Yellow. But instead I was playing In Stars and Time. Or getting hyperfixated into something else. He has, like, really baggy clothes. I don't know how to draw baggy clothes. I feel bad because I already have, like, this entire animation storyboarded in my head, like, because I do that before I start doing animations, or after I start thinking about animating a video. Hey, Kale Tails. You're doing an awesome job here. I'm doing good. Thanks for joining. I'm very much hyperfixated into this video game right now. What was I saying? What was I saying? Was I saying about how much I liked Isabeyu? I don't remember what I was saying. Why did everyone request cheese drawings first time? That was mostly my brother. Something I've never watched. Is it called Wallace and Gromit? I've never watched that, but it was mostly my brother who just wanted me to draw cheese because he's a little chaotic. I hope not to. I like the Gaslight earlier I was talking about how Gaslight District trailer, kind of trailer came out because everyone thought that Gaslight District would end because of how it didn't do as well as other shows The Glitch has done. And, like, somebody on Twitter, I'm interested to know, how was meeting Michael Kovac? It was, I was shaking so much because we were, like, the second people to get there. So that was super exciting. We were, like, the second people there, which was super lucky because, like, we went back later and saw that the line was, like, it was huge. But I was shaking so much. Michael Kovac is probably my favorite celebrity. I can't really think of another celebrity that I would, like, actually want to meet and, like, get autograph of. It was amazing. I wish I could go to Comic-Cons more often, but I live in, like, the middle of nowhere, West Virginia, where there's nothing. That's because I'm meeting him and Lizzie at Mayverse. That's awesome. I wish I could meet Lizzie. I actually did something that I probably wasn't allowed to do. 1 second. He dressed in a maid outfit? That's awesome. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. There was somebody in Jack's maid outfit cosplay at the Comic-Con that I went to. It was awesome. That was the as I was saying, I live in like the middle of nowhere, West Virginia, so I don't get to go to like Comic-Cons because there's none anywhere. But I was in Texas. I was visiting Texas, and my parents saw that Michael Kovac was my parents I actually didn't see the Comic-Con. My parents saw it, and it was near my birthday, and they were like, we have to let Shell see Michael Kovac. We cannot have Michael Kovac be like we would literally hello Dot and Stuff Animations. We will literally be passing Michael Kovac as we were driving out of Texas. We have to let Shell see Michael Kovac. And I'm so glad that they let me see Michael Kovac. Anyways, I was saying that I did something that probably was not allowed. Before I went up to see Michael Kovac, I turned on my voice recorder on my phone to see if I could voice record it, which I probably was not allowed to do because we didn't pay like $100 extra to have a recording. And my phone turned off. 1 second, one second. I need to tell the story real quick. My phone turned off, and so I thought it didn't record it. I didn't realize until lunch, when we were eating lunch, that my phone was still recording and had recorded the entire interaction. I'm not gonna put it on the internet because I definitely do not think I was allowed to do that. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. But I have the entire thing recorded, so that's awesome. Have you tried any cons in North Carolina? If that's near you, I recommend GalaxyCon. I don't think I've ever been to North Carolina in my life. Hey, Jay Does Things. Thanks for joining the stream. My parents are the best. I just, like, basically chugged coffee, so... I'm not done with my coffee yet, actually, but... Sorry if there's background noise. My family was at a play before this, so, and they just got home. Hopefully they'll be going to sleep soon. So there won't be any background noise. Except for, like, the distant sound of a cat meowing, because my cats are insane. I didn't get a signing for myself from Michael Kovac because I already have a signing from him from one of his streams. I'm not going to say which one because my dad was the one who commissioned? Is that what the right word? Who got that all set up, and he put my actual name in the thing. So sadly, I can't show you guys sadly, I cannot show you guys when he signed my thing. But I already had a signed print. So, do you have any advice? How when you pay to record? 1 minute. How is it when you pay to record anything with Michael? Like I said, I don't know how that works, and I didn't pay to record. I just turned on my. I probably was not allowed to do this. This is like. I probably was not allowed to do it, but which is why I'm not putting on the internet. However, I was able to use it. I was able to use it because my friend's birthday, one of my best friends, her birthday is like right next to mine. So what I did was and she also really likes Jax. She really likes the Amazing Digital Circus, and specifically Jax. So since I already had a signed print, I wanted to get a signed print for her birthday. And since I had the recording, I was able to surprise her. Understand, no problem, that's okay. Yeah, I don't understand a lot of things. I'm very clueless most of the time, especially when I'm like doing something very important. That makes me super nervous, like meeting my favorite celebrity. I'm so sorry, but what was I saying? Yeah, I got the signed print for one of my best friends. And I was showing her the recording first. So when we were listening to the recording, my dad was like right next to me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, she probably wants the other one. She probably wants the one that she doesn't have." And I'm like, "Wait, no, I want this one because I'm getting it from my best friend." And she was listening to the recording, and she was like, "Shell, you did it!" And I pull out the signed print, and I'm like, "Happy birthday!" Because I love surprising my friends with like the best birthday presents ever. One second. Nice. I saw that. Did you see that? Kitten Sneeze has a Digital Circus Swap AU, and she sung a Steven's Universe song as Pox and Jammy. I think that was their names. That was I really like the song A Little Bit Bad. I really like that song. I need to watch Steven's Universe. I don't have time to watch TV shows. I wish I had time to watch TV shows. I wish I had time to finish the Kirby anime because I've for like the past year I've been watching the Kirby anime anytime I get the chance to, which is mostly when I'm doing the dishes because I put it in I put in an earbud and then watch it while I'm doing the dishes. Or Tunnelberg. I do not know who Tunnelberg is. Um Wait, is A Little Bit Bad not from Steven's Universe? One minute, let me... I thought A Little Bit Bad was from Steven's Universe. A little bit bad. Oh, is it not from Steven's Universe? Oh. I'm so sorry to Steven's Universe fans who I have offended. I thought that A Little Bit Bad was from Steven's Universe. I've made a grave error. Forgive me. I don't even know what Primos is. But yeah, I was always saying, I'm at like episode 80 of the Kirby anime, and there's like 100 episodes, and I really, really, really want to finish the Kirby anime, but I don't have time. I was able to take some time to watch the new Netflix movie that everyone is freaking out about on YouTube. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters today. It was an okay movie. I think it's a little overhyped. It just seemed like another movie to me. The music was great, but other than that, I didn't see like anything else special about it. It was better than any Disney movie today. At least that's what most people are saying. Yeah, I watched that movie because the songs from that movie wouldn't stop appearing in my YouTube feed. Thank you for having me visit. Hope you're doing awesome. And keep yourself. Don't know each other, but I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Kaos. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. This is looking good so far. I need to fix the arms. Casually waves goodnight. Yeah, the K-pop Demon Hunters movie songs would not stop appearing in my YouTube Shorts feed. So I was like, what's all the hype about? It was a decent movie. I'm on the wrong layer. I do that way too much. Still here watching. Thank you. Do 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 do. I keep forgetting this isn't Ibis Paint. I'm gonna have the frickin' Soda Pop song stuck in my head for the rest of the night now. Because I talked about K-pop Demon Hunters. I liked the cat. The cat was funny. I know. I can see why everyone's making fan art of the cat from K-pop Demon Hunters. was just a silly little guy. Alright, I think we're done with Isabeyu. Yeah, should we do... Let's do Odile next. No, not magic cut. Stop it. Add image. Photo library. I really want... Indie Cross was a really good show. I really want Siffrin or Loop or one of any... I want In Stars in Time to be an Indie Cross so bad. Oh, I just added that again on accident. Get that out of here. Add image. Photo library. Add image. If I can... I made the mistake again of not adding an image of... What the... Why is it doing that? I found an Ibis Paint... Not Ibis Paint. I found a... Flip-a-clip glitch, I guess. Why did it turn into a different image? I don't know why it's doing that. Alright then. Do 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 do. Sorry, I'm blanking. Okay, her outfit is fairly simple. I should play a video game on stream. I should... Every Friday, I have an idea. I don't know if I should do this or not, but every Friday, I would, like, I'll, like, go between... I'll, like, one Friday, I'll draw or animate, and another Friday, I'll play a video game. Like, I'll keep switching between the two every Friday. I know there's a specific word for that. I can't remember the words. I don't know the English language. Finished my coffee. definitely should fix these hands. That's a little better. Should I, like... I like that. That's fine. Things I want them to add to Indie... Games I want them to add to Indie Cross. I'm using this wrong again. Dang it. Anyways, things I want them to add to Indie Cross. In Stars in Time, obviously. Stardew Valley. Somehow incorporate Stardew Valley into Indie Cross, please. I'm begging you. I know, like, they're all normal humans. Like, all of the Stardew Valley characters, except for Krobus. But I don't want to say that they should only add Krobus, because that would be biased, because Krobus is my favorite Stardew Valley character. I will always marry Krobus. I love the shadow people so much in Stardew. I want them to add Among Us. That would be cool. I want them to add a Poppy Playtime. Because they've already added FNAF. Favorite character I've made, like OC. I cannot give away my favorite OC because I want to make an indie show one day. That's my dream. That's my goal. That's the reason why I have this channel. And I do not want to say anything about the indie show until I finally, like, actually make it. Because the reason for this channel is that I'm making a following and getting better at animation so I can eventually make my own indie show. So I can't give away my favorite. However, I do have a few OCs for, like, other universes that aren't my own. I have my Digital Circus OC, Scribble, that I really like. I posted her on my Tumblr. That was more of a persona than an OC. She was originally going to be a persona. Wait. She was originally going to be a persona, but I decided to make her just a full OC. I don't really talk about my OCs on my channel. I have so many OCs, but I don't know which ones I should talk about because what if I want to, like, make an indie show with that specific OC? No. I really hope I make an indie show. I really want to make an indie show. I eventually will be taking art commissions, hopefully soon, on Tumblr. And all of the money I will be making, and all of the money I make from art commissions will go towards making an indie show. My favorite OC from my main project is nice. Until I get my crap together and figure out what OCs I'm going to use for actual indie shows, all of my OCs will be disclosed information. Which is kind of sad because I want to do art fights, but I don't know which OCs I should send off. into this cruel world. What am I doing? I'm blanking so much. I made the mistake of not having full body reference again. Give me 5 seconds to grab the reference images. Oh, that's... Because I am stupid and do not account for these kind of things. Oh, crap! No, stop it. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Okay. I was very dumb. I thought I accidentally didn't close the tab because I have my screen shared on my laptop in front of me, and I'm so terrified that I'm gonna accidentally dox myself or something. I'm gonna show the internet of billions and billions of people all of my information. Oh, deal. I really wish I could have done a stream. Why is there an advertisement, like, right in the middle of my screen? Stop it. I really wish I could have done a stream. Last Friday. But it was not working. The internet was absolutely horrible. I really want Siffrin to be an Indie Cross. I cannot say it enough. I need Siffrin to be an Indie Cross. Siffrin needs to be an Indie Cross. I want Siffrin to be an Indie Cross so much. Siffrin. I love Siffrin. I love Siffrin so much. Siffrin is one of my favorite characters. Like, fictional characters. I'm sure a lot of people who have played and beaten in Stars in Time can say that. I have the frickin' Soda Pop song from the frickin' Demon Hunters K-pop stuck in my head. And it's gonna be there for the rest of the night. I'm trying to find a good image. There are no good full body images of the In Stars in Time characters. I mean, there's like one of all of the characters, but that's like Endgame. That's like an Endgame thing, and I don't want to show what the heck? I do not want to show Endgame images because I want you guys to play it yourself. The game is best experienced blind. Anyways, I have an idea of... Thank you for everyone who's sticking around. For tolerating me. I'm probably gonna put a poll on my Tumblr after this saying, like, would you guys want to watch me play video games instead of just animating? And we can, like, switch between doing animations and playing a video game. Because I have multiple video games up my sleeve. All great for playing. I want to see if I can figure out how to do a YouTube poll. Because I know that's possible, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, why is it pink? Well, hold on. Why am I not screen sharing? Well, minute, I just realized that it's not screen sharing. I didn't turn on the thing. I'm stupid. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, chat poll. I want to see if I can figure out how to do that. I love drawing Siffrin. Siffrin is right now, as of right this moment, Siffrin is my favorite fictional character to draw. I know that's gonna change between the different like fandoms I draw characters of, but as of right this very second, Siffrin is my favorite fictional character to draw. Of all time, Jax is definitely my favorite fictional character to draw. I love my style of Jax, and I kind of stole it from a few creators, like the fluffiness. 1 minute, let me... Like the... 1 minute, let me... Like the big fluffies. Like, this is how I draw Jax. I draw him with, like, lots and lots of fluffies. I kind of... this is not my original idea. I saw a lot of people doing this. Specifically, I do not know the names of these creators. Fluffy Mint the Cat is one of the content creators who was doing this. And they're actually subscribed to me, which I was super happy when I saw that they subscribed to me because I love their content on YouTube. Yeah, they saw my Jackson Zach fighting video. And I was so happy. How the... I do not know how human anatomy works in drawing. I do not know how the human body works when you draw it. I shouldn't be an artist. I guess that's fine. What do they need dreams for when you got them jeans on? What do we need steam for? You're the hottest in this place. I feel so lucky. Da da da. You wanna hug me? Da da da. Da 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 da. What was I? Alright, coloring. Should I... Yeah, I should probably add, like, lines in her hair. I keep... I keep accidentally wanting to call, Odile by they them pronouns for some reason. I don't know why I keep accidentally almost calling Odile by they them pronouns. I don't know why, but I keep accidentally almost doing that. Alright, coloring time. Thanks to those who are sticking around. Did I do this wrong? Please tell me I did not frickin' do this wrong. I did this wrong, didn't I? No, I can see it. I have no clue how this works anymore. Okay, that looks good. Why is it disappearing? I don't understand. I'm doing something wrong, apparently. I am blanking. I am completely dead right now. I'm like, my brain is dead. What did I just... My brain is dying. I hope I can figure out how to get the chat overlay to work next time. It's not going to be useful for me because I can just see the chat from my phone. And I'll probably be able to see it earlier from my phone than an overlay will be because there's going to be some delay. But just for like your convenience, I guess. That's what the space above my head is for. What do they need you? Trying to think about what to talk about. Yeah, I totally thought that the song, A Little Bit Bad was from Steven's Universe. What song is from Steven's Universe then? Because I thought there was a song from Steven's Universe. What's that song? What's that song that I was thinking of then? Because I know there's a song from Steven's Universe. Steve... It's Steven Universe. Steven Universe songs. What was the song I was thinking of? What's that? What's the purple guy called? Purple guy. I just realized. What's the pink character called? I need to watch Steven Universe. Steven Universe. What's I cannot. I'm trying to find that song. I was thinking of a different song than A Little Bit Bad. Spinel? Is that what their name is? What's... Other Friends! That's the song I was thinking of. Yeah, for some reason I was getting A Little Bit Bad mixed up with Other Friends. Steven Universe, Other Friends. Yeah, that's the song I was thinking of. I am not cultured at all when it comes to Steven Universe. I'm like thinking of the list of video games in my head that I'm gonna put like chill video game soundtrack music in the background for. Mostly indie games because I don't know what like the laws of putting like Nintendo music in the background. I don't know if Nintendo is gonna appear at my front door and arrest me. if I put Nintendo music in the background of my stream. If I am allowed to put Nintendo music in the background of my stream, I will put Animal Crossing music in the background of my stream because Kirby is my favorite Nintendo franchise, but my favorite Nintendo game is Animal Crossing. I love Kirby as a franchise because... Am I saying that word wrong? Franchise? Yeah, I love Kirby because of the lore and the anime. I love Meta Knight so much in the anime. Meta Knight is by far my favorite character. I want to get a Meta Knight plush so much, but what was I doing? What was I saying? My mind is empty. What was I talking about? I was literally... What was I take a shot every time I lose my train of thought. I'd be dead from alcohol poisoning and also in jail because I'm under the age of being able to drink. That's just what I thought. I would love to put some chill Animal Crossing music in the background. I love Animal Crossing. Yeah, I was talking about Kirby. I think Odile's done. Yeah, all I have is Bonnie now. What are my... I think this is the first time I'm saying this on stream, but I have 3 pet rats, and they're being a little goofy right now. I think this is the first time I'm saying this ever. But, like, I have 3 pet rats. Nonica, Nebster, and Lucas. They're all named after my friends' OCs. There's a funny story that... I have a funny story for you guys about those pet rats. So... Once upon a time... So I live on, like, a kind of farm it's kind of a farm, but like I wouldn't consider it a farm because I don't know. We have like horses and chickens. I didn't even realize that. I just quoted Ragatha. But we have horses and chickens. And there was one chicken who got injured. So we had to take it inside and put it in like our bathtub. So our upstairs bathtub was it had a chicken in it for the past few months, and that chicken became like super duper tame, and it would let us pet it. So when we let it back outside, while I was standing outside waiting for my dad to come to drive us to school, the chicken would come up to me and like sit on my foot, and it was the cutest thing ever. And I loved that chicken to death. I would pet that chicken, and it was so adorable. And then this was like winter. This was like last winter. So, and like because the chicken was like super nice to people, um, all of the other chickens hated him or her. I don't know what the chicken's gender was, but all of the other chickens hated. I think it was a girl. All of the other chickens hated her and left her to die outside in the winter. So the cute little chicken that would come by and sit on my foot, it died, and I cried a lot because I loved that chicken. I didn't cry that much though because it didn't really settle in. Like if something bad happens to me, I have to like wait a few days or like even months for it to like really click that happened, and then I just have a mental breakdown at the most random time possible. That's how I work. So, fast forward to like a few months later, I'm in the car with my mom because I think she was going to band. She has like band practice. I think that I was going with her to band practice to just like chill with her, I guess. And my dad calls my mom in the car and he says, "Hey, I'm gonna get some rats for Brenda." And like nothing had ever come. Not oh. I wait. Crap. Well, dang it. I don't know what to say now. Huh. Well, anyway, he said I'm gonna get some rats for Shell, and and like this never came up before, and I was so confused. So sorry, I'm like super scatterbrained right now. This has never come up before. So I was super confused. I was like, "You're getting me rats?" Because apparently somebody was like someone was like giving away their rats for free. And then like I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get rats. That's like a cool pet. I'm going to like name them." And I was like thinking of their names and stuff. And then like I was like getting super mentally attached to these rats. And then my dad calls and then my dad calls us like uh yeah, my dad calls us like 20 minutes later and he's like, "Oh, we're actually not getting rats anymore because like somebody else was already going to pick up the rats." And I so something about me is that randomly I will just have the absolute biggest mental breakdowns over the randomest things possible. Because first of all, I had gotten so mentally attached to these rats. Second of all, this was the moment when it clicked for me that my chicken had died. And thirdly, I was on my period. So I just had the biggest mental breakdown in the car because my dad called my mom and said we weren't getting rats, and I cried so much. Obviously, I was overreacting, and I knew I was overreacting, but. And then, a few months later, uh, a few months later, I had completely forgotten about the rat thing at this point. I was walking to school. School just ended. I was walking to my car with my best friend next to me because we would walk to our cars with each other. And I was preparing to get in the front seat because I always get in the front seat because always one of my parents pick us all up from school. And in the front seat, my dad was like telling me, no, you can't sit in the front seat. I looked at the front seat. I didn't notice. My friend noticed first. There were 3 rats just there in a cage in the front seat. I was just like, what? So now I have 3 rats. That's that story. And I love my rats. I probably could be taking better care of them. Something really fun my rats have been doing. Specifically okay, so I have 2 like black and white rats and then 1 white rat. And something really fun that my white rat has been doing is just knocking over her water bowl like over and over and over again. Because the food bowl is made out of metal. Not metal. What is it made out of? Is it made out of glass? I think it's made out of glass. The food bowl is made out of glass. Not food. Yeah, the food bowl was made out of glass. And the water bowl was made out of plastic. So my white rat Nonica would keep knocking over the white bowl over and over and over again. Until eventually I had to switch the bowls because I would rather her be knocking over her food than her water because water makes a huge mess and food also makes a mess, but they'll still eat it. So it's like less of a mess because they'll clean it up themselves. The rats will. Oh, I'm not in the coloring process yet. I'm super dumb. Hoping the coffee would wake up my brain a little bit, because I drink coffee before I do these streams, but nope. It just makes me hyper and more scattered brained. I think that's how coffee works anyway, I don't know. What was I saying about my rats? Yeah, I switched their food. Food is everywhere. Food is all over their cage right now. I don't know if they're even eating it. I should probably make sure that they're actually eating it. Because I don't know if rats are picky or not. That's probably a dumb thing to say. I don't know if specifically my rats are picky or not, because I would not put it past them. I can't wait till my Maid Outfit Jax plush comes in. It should come in soon. Because, like, I keep seeing people online saying that they got their Maid Outfit Jax plushes, but I don't know if that's people in Australia or not. Because if you live in America, it's going to take a lot more time for Digital Circus merch to come your way because it's all produced in Australia. At least I think. I think the merch is made in Australia. I should probably just redo Bonnie's hair. cats are being a little silly. They get a little quirky at night. If you guys can hear a cat meowing in the background, I'm so sorry. One of our cats, we have a lot of cats, and one of our cats just had a kitten. And she has been meowing nonstop and has been unable to shut up. Like, ever. Like, 24/7, she is meowing. So, if there's a cat meowing in the background, that's why. I storyboard these animations before I make them. I think I was saying this earlier and then lost my train of thought because I do that. Like, this is just like Shell loses her train of thought. That's this entire stream. That's all of the streams. I need to rename the streams again because I renamed Shell like Shell chats and animates to Shell draws and chats because I'm gonna be drawing more than animating on this stream. Because animating is basically just drawing over and over and over again to make it look like animation. So I renamed it. I need to rename it again to Shell loses her train of thought over and over again. Do you think Siffrin still has the ability to loop? But like, it's not like it's not like. So, spoilers for the ending of In Stars in Time. If you haven't played it, please leave, because you should go play it yourself. In Stars in Time is a game best experienced completely blind, which is why I did not touch the internet for the 4 days that I was binge playing In Stars in Time. I'm gonna give some spoilers real quick. Do you think Siffrin, do you think that Siffrin still has the ability to loop? They just loop every single time, like, their, like, quote-unquote family members are in threat of not being together anymore. Because, like, according to them, the loops are done, but he doesn't know that. According to the loops are... Actually, no, according to Loop, Siffrin isn't able to do the loops anymore because he doesn't have enough strength or power to do the loops. Because, like, he almost died in the end of the game. Again, if you haven't played it, please don't listen. Please go away. I'm talking to you, my friend who is watching the stream, probably. If you're one specific friend who is watching the stream, leave. What was I saying? No, you aren't. You made the choice to be, but I am a dopamine. What was I saying? The words "what was I saying" are going to be the most said words on any of these streams. I'm gonna lose my train of thought over and over and over again. Oh, I need like... There we go. What do they need to see? Trying to figure out what my style of Bonnie's hair would be. What was I talking about? In Stars in Time. I was saying, yeah, not loop. Is Siffrin still able to do the loops? Because Siffrin kind of dies at the end of In Stars in Time. I mean, not really. He doesn't. He almost dies. But... And Loop says that he's not able to do the loops just because he's, like, too weak and dying. Oh, that looks awful. So, once he like, gets, like, fully, like, healed and, like, recovered from all of the use of craft magic or whatever, would he be able to do the loops again? I don't see why he wouldn't be, because his wish, like, Loop says that he got rid of his wish. How is that? I didn't quite understand the ending of the game. I would like it if somebody, like, thoroughly explained to me how he got rid of the wish exactly. All he did was tell his family members about the wish. He didn't really get rid of it. I mean, I guess he would have got rid of it in the sense of it wouldn't affect him anymore because they're going to stay together. But Odile says at the end of the game that eventually they're going to have to part ways. What happens when that happens? Would the loops continue? I like to think so, because that would cause for some good fan fictions. Also, Siffrin is able to loop if he feels like, Siffrin is able to loop if he, like, gets way too stressed about something or has made a mistake. Like, spoiler warning, when he, like, absolutely murders the crap out of that sadness, or when, like, in any of the side events, like, when, during, like, Kinda Sus, Bad Touch, all of those side events, Stupid Rotten Adults. Wait, did he backtrack in Stupid Rotten Adults? I haven't actually seen Stupid Rotten Adults. Stupid Rotten Adults. I haven't actually seen that. When I first played through the game, the only event that I ran into was the sadness event, where Siffrin absolutely murders the frickin' crap out of that sadness. And that's the only one I encountered. I'm so sad that I did not encounter Bad Touch. I wish I encountered Bad Touch so much. I wanted to kiss Isabelle throughout that entire game. And I was like, are they gonna kiss? Are they gonna kiss? Please say they get to kiss in this game. Even if I would have encountered Bad Touch, I would have been like, not this way. Not like this. This is just sad. How the... What do they need dreams for? I think it's fine if I keep Bonnie with, like, the Animal Crossing type hands, because they usually have the Animal Crossing type, just like the little boop hands, just like this kind of hand. That's like the Animal Crossing styled hand. Yeah, Bonnie usually has the Animal Crossing styled hands. throughout the entire game anyway, so. They rarely show anything but Animal Crossing aesthetic. Is that the right word? Animal Crossing hands. Do they have a bracelet? I think they have a bracelet on this hand, or like a hair tie or something. No, you aren't. You made the choice to be, but I am. Dopamine. Do, 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 do. I kind of want to make a loop animation of the song Choice. I know it's probably not going to happen because I'm probably going to be burnt out by the time I'm done with this. But just because I'm not going to be putting a loop in this video a lot, loop is probably going to be here like twice, which I feel very bad about because like I storyboard these animations before I actually like do them. I'm glad that there's actually a good full body reference image of Bonnie. Coloring time. Do 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 do. That kind of looks bad. Oh well. No, you aren't. You made the choice to be, but I am a dopamine. Do 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 do. There's like one person sticking around. Whoever that one person is, thank you so much. I'm glad I'm not talking to just myself. Why isn't it? Oh. I wish I knew how to do chat polls. What do they need dreams for when you got them jeans on? I've got that one trend song stuck in my head. Nice to meet ya. Who could you be? I have multiple songs stuck in my head at once. I think that's good. Now I just need to get like the floor and background stuff, which I'm gonna need a whole lot more reference images for. Just erase this line, and then we can start copying and pasting stuff. Now that we've spent the past 2 hours? Yeah, almost exactly 2 hours making the single part. Copy. Thank God I want to evolve from 12 FPS to the ultimate 24 FPS. However, if I were to do that, then it would mean that every time I need to copy and paste things like this, it's going to take so much longer. It's going to take twice as much time to do this every single time. And that's going to suck. So it's worth it to have just a little worse animation. I like drawing Bonnie. I need to draw Bonnie more. Alright, now to do the creepy thing. How should I do this? Let me just paste. Oh. Outline. Nope, stop it. Copy. Paste. Now. Union. Think I know how I'm gonna do this. Let me... I am not excited for school to start, but one thing I am excited for is to just casually draw more, like on like pencil and paper, because I haven't gotten to do that much this summer, because why do it on pencil and paper when I could practice digital art? And that's great, but like it's not the same than just casually like practicing character design. So it's been harder to like practice character design and stuff. Something that I'm able to do all the time at school when I'm supposed to be paying attention to whatever teacher is telling me. Instead, I'm just drawing like fictional characters in my sketchbooks. Because I have so many sketchbooks. I have way too many sketchbooks. Speaking of sketchbooks, you want to know what my brother got me for my birthday? He got me he got me like this bootlegged Digital Circus sketchbook with like, ow. He got me a Digital Circus sketchbook, but it's not like the official one. It's like one with like fan art on the front of it. I'm super excited to start drawing with this. I can't wait to go into the next grade with my Pomni backpack. I made a post on Tumblr showing like my backpack that I was going to be using for the next school year. And I found a Pomni backpack at Hot Topic when I was in Texas. And I got a bunch of pins at the Comic-Con when I met Michael Kovac. So I'm going to be like I'm going to go into the next grade with like just like absolutely expressing myself to the largest capacity. Is it possible to love yourself too much? I mean, I wouldn't say love myself, just like want to express my interests way too much. I'm glad I'm this way though, because there was a point of my life where like I absolutely hated myself and I wanted to hide everything that I loved. And I called myself a freak for it. Freak for loving anything. Now I'm gonna be walking into the next grade with my Pomni backpack and my Deltarune and Digital Circus bracelets and my pins with Deltarune characters on it because my friend has a pin maker machine, and for my birthday she made me a bunch of pins. I have one. Let me find my backpack real quick. Yeah, I have a Jax Made Outfit pin. I have a Spamton pin. I have a Tenna pin. Because, of course, I need to have the Doomed Yowie. The Deltarune Doomed Yowie. I have a Gangle pin. I have a Shadow the Hedgehog pin. Because I love Shadow the Hedgehog. I have a Chris pin. And I have a normal Jax pin. I'm going to be wearing all of those for school. My previous school, the reason why I'm going to school with like literally everything I love on me is because my previous school kind of imploded and is not going to exist anymore, so I'm going to a new school. And I went to a I went to a private school before my school imploded. So my parents decided to put me in a public school for the first time. So there's going to be like so many people who I do not know, but I'm hoping to find the few nerds out there who love the amazing Digital Circus and Deltarune and maybe in Stars in Time just as much as I do. Hopefully seek out those people, hunt them down. That's what I'm trying to do. Also, I love to be surrounded with everything that I love, so which is why I have an entire which is why all of my Digital Circus merch is on top of a shelf where I can look at it every single day. I have like $400 of Digital Circus merch right there. The signed print, I have. Let me actually like calculate how much money I've spent on Digital Circus merch because my Halloween costume was $80. My Jax Halloween costume was $80. The signed print was $80. The plushies are $30 each. So that's I cannot do this math in my head. I have to get like a calculator or something. Cuz I am not smart. I'm an animator. You think I can do math? No, you aren't. You made the choice to be, but I am, but I Dopamine. Do, 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 do. I definitely should play in Stars in Time on a stream eventually. I should take turns animating and then playing a video game. Because I love to play video games. And I love to animate, obviously. I've been working on a new banner for my YouTube page and my Tumblr. I'll show you guys it in a sec. Ibis Paint. Here it is. So here's my new banner idea. It's just sketch so far. But it has all of the things that I love on it because I love putting all of the things that I love everywhere. I'm a little addicted to putting everything that I love everywhere. So I've got Jax. I've got Jax because obviously Jax needs to still be in the banner. He's my favorite fictional character ever. We've got Hornet on the other side from Hollow Knight. We have Rouse and Siffrin. I forgot Siffrin's little hair thing. We have the Knight. We have Pomni. We have Loop. We have Kirby and the Soul from Deltarune and Chris and Meta Knight because I love Meta Knight so much. So it's just all the things that I love, and hopefully I'll finish it and actually make it my banner. Anyways, back to animation. I think I'm a little addicted to being surrounded by the things I love. I think it's becoming a problem. I can't wait for people to come up to me when I'm in school and be like, "Aren't you scared that you're gonna get bullied for the things you like?" I'm like, "Heck no! They can bully me all they want." I don't care. I'm surrounded by everything I love. You think I would care while I'm surrounded by everything I love? No. I wish there were more in Stars in Time content creators. We need more in Stars in Time content. Something really big in the In Stars in Time community is just making animated music. It's just like doing the same thing that I've been doing for like Digital Circus, just making animated like music videos of songs you like with the characters, which is like, I love music, I love animation, and I love In Stars in Time. So, and like Digital Circus and like all of the other things that I make videos of. So like I saw like there's so many. I've been like making a playlist, like a private playlist of like all of the In Stars in Time music videos. I wouldn't call them music videos. I don't actually know what they're called, which is like bad because it's like a P something. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, I feel bad for not actually knowing what it's called because I make them. Oh, a lot of them just say animatics. Or because but I know what an animatic is. But yeah, there's so many of these like animated videos of songs with like in Stars in Time. My favorite one that I've found is Monster by Hysterical RT. Monster by Hysterical RT is my favorite in Stars in Time animated videos. I've seen that one so many times. Oh, that one and no, that's not my favorite. That's my second favorite. My favorite is, let me find it real quick, my playlist. Problems by the Problems by Mother Mother in Stars in Time by I'm gonna screw up this username. Marosi Dot. I think that's what it's called. That's my favorite one out of all of them. I love that one so much. I love Loop so much. I love this game so much. I wish more people played this game. I need more people to play this game. Get the odor in the face. Alright. A minute. Let me get back to my chat. I'm a loser, a disgrace. I love Mother Mother. Mother Mother songs are so good. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Now I just need to do the eye things again. I'm a loser, a disgrace. Luminary in my face. I've got problems. I don't want them in those people problems. What was I? Nope. Let me figure out the most efficient way to do this. If anyone knew, if anyone ever wants me to like replay the entire thing from the start, feel free to ask. I've got problems. I wish I need to listen to Problems more. I wish I knew all the lyrics to that song. I love that song so much. I wish I could sing better. Alright. Ba-da-dum, I'm a loser, a disgrace. Da-da-da, in my face. Da-da-da-do, da-da-da-do, gotta less than a lot. I've got problems. And those people problems. When you have for dinner at my place, you and me, we're not the same. I am a sinner, you are a saint. When we get to the pearly gates, you'll get the green light, I'll get the old door in the face. But I'm a loser, a disgrace. I found love in the strangest place, tied up and branded, locked in a cage. I say I'm gonna stage a great escape, let loose a love all bent up and painfully out of place. I'm a loser, a disgrace. An luminary in my face. I've got a lot less than a lot. I've got problems. This is gonna look bad. This is gonna look fine. Hopefully. Spoilers for those who haven't played In Stars in Time. I'm gonna talk about the special events that happen in like Acts 3 and 4 real quick. Um, during my first playthrough of the game, I encountered only one of the events. One of the like however many events there are. When I say special events, I mean like bad touch, stupid rotten adults, kind of sus. I'm trying to think of other ones. Those are the only ones I can think of right now. But you know, like the house is haunted event. Yeah, those ones. I only encountered one special event through my first playthrough because apparently I went through the game too fast. So I only encountered one event, and that was the sadness event when Sifrin absolutely beats the crap out of the sadness and absolutely lashes out, and like everyone is like looking at them super scared. Okay, that's fine. Need to add the color. Copy. Please look good. I need to erase. Yeah, I only encountered the sadness event, which I was so mad when I learned about the bad touch event because after I beat the game, I went to the internet and like looked to see if I missed anything. Oh boy, did I miss a lot. And I'm so sad that I missed the Bad Touch event because I've wanted Isabeyu and Sifrin to kiss throughout the entire game. Like I had it like I had like a list of things I was supposed to do in like during Act 3, like figure out where the King's articles are, do all of the friendship quests, kiss Isabeyu. Kiss Isabeyu was always on my list. And I never figured out, and I didn't know that you could actually do it. I mostly had it on my list for like a joke because I was just like I wasn't like streaming it or anything. It was just a me thing, but I wanted to kiss Isabeyu so much, but I couldn't. And I didn't know. And then when I found out, when I found out that you could, I was upset at first, but then I realized that if I actually saw that scene, I would have been like, not this way, man. Like, not like this. Because that's so sad. Bad touch scene is so sad. It's those little parts of In Stars in Time that makes it such a good game. I love that game. I love this game so much. Alright. I don't know how loud that is for you guys. So sorry if sorry if that was like actually really loud. If it was, I can't hear it, so I'm very sorry. If it is too loud, please tell me. I'll turn it up. What the heck? I'll turn it down. I have to do the background too. Background off stream because I don't want to go and get more reference images. Because like it's supposed to be kind of sketchy like because it's like it's inside of Sifrin's mind. Let me grab my Sifrin refs. Wait, I'm on the wrong frame. Refs. Sifrin. Add image. Photo library. Do I not have more Sifrin reference images? Dang. I don't want to grab any more reference images because that's going to take a minute. I'm just going to assume that Sifrin's gloves are long. I don't know if Sifrin has long gloves or short gloves, but I'm going to assume that they're long and pray that I'm right. 7, 8. Oh, it's too dark. I'm stupid. Why does it look too thick? Did I use 6 on accident? I think I accidentally used 6 for this part. Wait, no, that looks like 8. What is... I'm just gonna stick with 8. I don't know what's going on. Thanks to whoever's sticking around, watching me suffer. There's not really much I need to color here. Have I been using 10? Did I use 10 earlier? If I used 10 earlier, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. That's 20. What the? It's... Well, that's 20. Why is that 20? That definitely shouldn't be 20. You see, this is pitch black. I use pitch black for that. What's this? That's 10. Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. I need to go back and like redo a bunch of coloring because I'm dumb and I forget what shades I use for different things. I should probably use 10. 10's gonna look better. I'm just gonna write a little reminder for myself up here. 10. There we go. Cannot decide what to talk about. I'm gonna put a poll up on my Tumblr, probably either tonight or tomorrow, because I want to play a video game next stream. Or I'm just gonna play In Stars in Time and not put up a poll at all because I just really want to play In Stars in Time. The new Disney movie looks interesting. New Pixar movie. Interesting as in like the bad way. Not like I'm not going to be willing to pay money to see it in theaters kind of way, but I might watch it just randomly after it's out of theaters. Is that the only... Huh. Copy... No, stop it. Baby hotline. It's on me. Huh. How am I... I guess I... Just... I guess I just redo, like, all of this on... I will be right back, guys. I need to do something real quick. So give me 5 seconds. I will be right back. I have returned. My chair... 1 minute, let me turn back on the stream. There we go. My chair is very broken right now. I do not know what is happening to my chair. I have like the kind of chair. I have like a spinny chair. But I don't know how to describe the type of chair I have. I have like a spinny chair that's like made. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a spinny chair. But while I was getting like, it was right before I started streaming. I sat down in the chair, and it went right forward. Like it's broken. I'm still sitting in it right now. But, like, if I move forward in the chair, it, like, pulls all the way forward, which it's not supposed to do. And I looked under it, and it's, like, the metal has, like, completely broken off somehow. But I guess it's fine because this chair is, like, very much breaking anyway, so... I really hope this doesn't look awful. Baby hotline. Do 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 do. It is still, I'm still capable of sitting in the chair, so that means it will still work for me for the time being. I'm just not going to fix that. Oh, wait. I have like, every time I hear like, any kind of liquid noise from my rat cage, I get like flashbacks of my rats jumping over their water, and I immediately like dart my head backwards to see if my rats are dumping their water. Huh. Copy. No, stop it. I need to really I need to really stop doing the animation in the storyboard because that makes it a lot harder for me. I guess not really storyboard. I don't actually know how to like actually storyboard or like actually make animatic. I'm just like playing with the tools I have, making silly little things. All right, that's good. Definitely need to fix this. Do 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 do. So many shades of gray. Do 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 do. Oh, good easily fades away. I'm alone. Didn't realize what an awful little devil I could be. So what's you're a villain? I pretend that it isn't you. It's nice to meet the demon breathing every breath you breathe. I'm killing someone. Maybe I'm killing someone. I'm using the freaking wrong color again. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. How many shades of gray? Well, how could you have lived so long and still not know? Oh, good easily fades away. So don't be so inclined to like me, no. Because, 1, 2, I'm a villain. I pretend that it isn't true. I was showing my friends like really old like art stuff, like all of my sketchbooks, and I found the sketchbook where I made a really old animation of my Dogman OC. It was like hand drawn. It was like I drew it on paper, took a picture of it, and put it all together in CapCut. And I found the sketchbook that I made that animation in. I have it on, I think I still have it on Tumblr somewhere. But like I saw that and I was like, okay, I still think this is cool, but it's also kind of cringe because wish I finished that. I have such beef with the Dogman movie, but I don't want to talk about it this stream. I want to, like, make an entire stream dedicated to me hating on the Dogman movie. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think they have long sleeves because I remember animating this specifically with them with long sleeves. Do 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 do. I think this is pretty much good. Paste. Paste. Okay, and that's a smear. 10. Coloring time. It's the best time. It's coloring time. You guys know that Bubble Guppy song that was going absolutely viral like a month ago? I think it was a month ago. Flightless Bird. Yeah, that's crazy because I feel like literally all of us saw that song on like a YouTube short and was like, whoa, this song sounds really cool. I wonder what it's from. Freaking Bubble Guppies! Like, I have that song on my favorite songs playlist. And every time, like, me and my friends are listening to my playlist and it comes up, I'm just like, how about we just skip this one? Because I don't want you to know that. I listen to a Bubble Guppy song. Even though those of you who have listened to it will know that is an absolutely banger song. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, my dear child, Sifrin. I'm sorry for all of the pain and suffering you went through in your video. I really want Sifrin to be in Indie Cross. I watched Indie Cross before doing the stream, like episode 2. I watched episode 1 a few months ago, but I watched episode 2 for the first time right before the stream. There was a bunch of characters I did not know because I've never played One Shot before, or the other 2 games that they introduced. I did know all of the FNAF characters, obviously. I love FNAF. But I did not know most of the new characters. However, I watched it only because I played In Stars in Time, and I was like, ooh, is In Stars in Time in Indie Cross? Because I would love that. And sadly, no, In Stars in Time is not Indie Cross yet. I hope it will be in the next episode. Or in the next few episodes. I don't care how many episodes it takes. If I need In Stars in Time to be an Indie Cross. There's a few games on my list. I really liked the appearance from the Untitled Goose. That was really funny in that episode. That was like my favorite part of the episode. I laughed so hard when the Untitled Goose appeared. But the games I want, Among Us, In Stars in Time, obviously, Poppy Playtime, Stardew Valley. I know that like none of the people in Stardew Valley have like magic or anything except for the wizard. Like all of the main characters in Stardew Valley do not have any magic whatsoever. Except for maybe Emily. She might be like psychic or not psychic or something. I really hope that Krobus is. This is a little biased because Krobus is my favorite Stardew character, but I really want Krobus to be an Indie Cross. Please, please, I need my little shadow boy to be an Indie Cross. In every single Stardew Valley game, I will always marry Krobus. There's no stopping me. Krobus will. I will always marry Krobus. I will always choose Krobus over any of the human actual bachelors and bachelorettes. I will always choose Krobus. Why isn't this connected? Hold it. I need to play Stardew again. I haven't, like, actually played Stardew in ages. Because I used to play Stardew Valley on my Switch all the time. I made it, like, really far in the game. And then I dropped it. I made it to, like, the island. Like, I almost, like, I was nowhere close to, like, 100% completing the game. But I almost finished, like, every single mainline story quest. Until I just stopped playing Stardew because I already did like all of the main things. Firstly, and what the heck am I doing? And secondly, my Switch got completely lost. I do not know where my Switch is, and I have not known where my Switch is forever. And it's also like very, very broken. My Nintendo Switch does not work. Like, it has. So I was an actual idiot. Because 8 years ago, child me was like, oh, I want the Nintendo Switch with the cool Pokemon on the back of it. Yeah, I would rather have cool Pokemon on the back of my Nintendo Switch than a Switch that actually does the Switch thing. So I made the stupid mistake of getting a Switch Lite. And because I wanted the Switch with the cool Pokemon on the back of it. With the Zamazenta, whatever the Gen 8 legendaries are. I wanted the one with those two on the back of it. Because it was cool. Oh, little did I know. I would suffer because of it. So, yeah, my Nintendo Switch kind of has so much stick drift, it will not, like, even let me play it unless I use another controller. Which is, I have a Kirby remote for my Switch, so I can only play my Nintendo Switch if I use the Kirby remote. Unless I'm playing, like, Stardew Valley, which I can play with my D-pad. Unless I'm playing, like, games I can play with the D-pad, like Undertale or Stardew. If I'm playing, like, Minecraft, I definitely need to use a controller. Minecraft is one of the games that I haven't been able to play in ages, on top of like every single Nintendo game. Because I do not have Minecraft on my computer. I have not gotten Minecraft on my computer yet. I want to get Minecraft on my computer, but I kind of spent all my money on a bunch of indie games that I wanted to buy because, of course, I wanted to buy, because I wanted to get Stardew Valley and Undertale both on my Nintendo Switch. Not Nintendo Switch, both on my, computer. Because I already had them on my Switch, and my Switch went missing, so. Also, I want to have everything, like, bought in Steam. Because Steam, if I ever want to buy a Steam Deck, which there's a higher chance of me getting a Steam Deck than a Switch 2, because I actually do not know 100% what a Steam Deck even is, but according to my knowledge, it's basically just a Nintendo Switch, except but you can play your Steam games on it. I think that's what it is. I think that's how a Steam Deck works. I didn't actually put any research into that, so. Also, I don't think it does like the switching thing. I think it's just a. Yeah, it would still be better than getting a Switch 2 because I can literally get like every single game on that except for Nintendo games, obviously. I wish Nintendo would make their games available on Steam. At least like their super old games. That would be amazing. Oh. I'm excited for the Mario movie too. I'm excited for the second Mario movie. If Bowser Jr. isn't in the next Mario movie, I'm gonna cry. I want Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is my favorite Mario character. I want Bowser Jr. to be in the next Mario movie so bad. Just like I want Marionette to be in the next FNAF movie. If Marionette isn't in the next FNAF movie, I'm gonna cry. Please, please, Nintendo and Scott Colton. I think is his last name Colton? I don't know. Scott and Nintendo, please. I need Marionette and Bowser Jr. I remember when I was watching something really funny. I was watching like a bunch of countdown videos to like the FNAF 2 trailer. And the like a bunch of live streams because obviously I wanted to see FNAF 2 trailer drop live. It would have been awesome. And Scott, like the actual creator FNAF Scott, was like going from stream to stream being like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's not going to be a big announcement for the next FNAF movie. I don't know. Like this is like actual Scott came to the stream that I was in and like the person in the stream was freaking out. It was funny. I love it when creators do that. Do I, like, really need to, like... Yeah, I love it when developers do that. When they just, like, I love it when they do that. I know that there's other people who do that. I can't think about it right. I can't think of it right now, but... I really want to play, what's it called? Yeah, In Stars in Time. I really want to play In Stars in Time next stream. How am I supposed to make this look good? I wish that the smudge thing would get bigger.
Don't you know Wonderland was all...
Turn off reference sheets. Oops.
Don't you know Wonderland was all a hoax? Made it up so she could cope. Better than a Hatter Alice. Was all a hoax. Made it up so she could cope. Better than a Hatter Alice.
Alright. What time is it? It is 1 a.m. where I am. I think this is my longest stream yet. What has it been, 3 hours? I don't know if my first stream was 3 hours long. I know that my second stream was much less long because I was tired and didn't really want to do a stream that day anyway. I just, well, I did because it was my birthday, but I didn't really have anything planned or like animations that I really wanted to do at that point. Alright. I think I should wrap it up for the night. I know I'm still not going to sleep because I have coffee before I do these streams. But I'm in like that in-between area where like I'm too awake to sleep, but too asleep to continue streaming right now. Hope you have a great night. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Really appreciate it. Let me... Thank you so much for... Thank you so much for chilling with me. One minute. Let me get to the YouTube thing. Thanks for those who are still here, still watching. Go play In Stars in Time if you haven't. I love this game. I cannot give this game enough attention. I want so many more people to know about this game. This is one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's so well written. I like to support any artist I can. Thank you. It has such good writing. And the art is amazing, and the story is amazing, and the characters are amazing, and I love this game so much. Please, anyone, if you haven't played the game, please go play it. I cannot. I just realized that my phone volume wasn't off all the way. Anyway. Good night. Thanks for all of those who are chilling with me. Goodbye.